Hello and welcome to Word from Your Mother. I have already put out a Celtic cross today, and I must say I wasn't very thrilled with it, so here we are moving right along to our next 5-card energy reading about the usual suspects. And you rolled the sucky sidekick. So, as usual, instead of laying out the 3 sidekicks, because usually it's here, here, and here, and 2 of the blues, instead of that, we'll be having 2 of the sucky sidekicks, and we'll fill in with 3 of the blues, and I'm sure hilarity and mirth will ensue. Yeah? So, you rolled the Learner's Tarot, which is a reversible deck, and that's part of its appeal. And then we got the Slavic Tarot, the After Dinner Mint Tarot, and the God, I can't remember what that's called. The Doodle deck, which, ladies and gentlemen, is also a dude deck. So you might look at this as to how your next argument, problem, conflict resolution, conversation, how dude's going to be the next time you talk to him. Okay? You can do that if you choose. Put it where you see fit. But it is a dude deck. So anything out of this deck is going to have some kind of hint of dude about it. That's just the way it is. Alright. Now we got the Hanged Man. The sun is going down. And a roadblock. So you've got a different perspective. You got a different perspective about a whole bunch of shit. I thought I had that turned over too. But you're feeling pretty happy with yourself. You feel like you've done what you can do, right? Oh, I also gave you, I don't know why, but I've got a few other Oracle decks that I hardly ever have been using because, I just skip them when they come up, to be quite honest. But I felt called to put that one out for you, so we'll be having an extra card in the summary as well. And I'll sit here looking at it. And you got roadblocks. You're crossed. And then this card is a card of crossing. And this card, you've been hung up on a cross. So it's a different perspective altogether, isn't it? I think it's a time of reflection. To tie up loose ends. A card of moving on. And let me read you, there's something I'm missing here. A blocked change, barriers, challenges, time to regroup, stuck, paralyzed, obstacles, stalling, a temporary setback, to take a detour, not right now. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Oh, it was the hokey pokey reference, I'm sure, that I was thinking about, because I haven't even flipped anything else. I mean, what else could it be that's not here? Because everything's here, nothing's been done yet. Okay, difference in perspective. Alright, Donna Jean. You hear me calling you Donna Jean? That's my name for the collective. Everybody is Donna Jean. I am Donna Jean, okay? You've been working too hard, Donna Jean. Oh, and here's the Wheel of Fortune. Again, I keep telling, there's something coming that I can't see it. But you deserve it. Karma, dharma, destined, inevitable, cause and effect, a divine intervention, cycles, luck, fortune, a rise and fall of circumstance, consequence, divine will, and blind justice. Ooh, they threw justice in there. Well, you're fair, and you work real hard for what you get. God knows you ain't no half-asser. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles. And a feeling of home, rooted. Your roots go deep. You and him, you're a pair. Now I'll tell you what, that is hard work, and the power couple, rooted together, stronger together. Ain't no breaking you up. Is that your foundation? I don't see that as a separation. I don't see that as your past. I see it as this is a very strong foundation. Wishbone. A wish is granted. Queen of Cups. You love it. You love it. Ever since you was knee-high to a grasshopper, you and him and all your kids. Innocence, playful, growing, friendship, lightness of being, foundations, the need of others. Revisit the past, loving life again, no worries, inexperienced growth and new beginnings. Are you all gonna, like, oh my God, you're gonna go around again. You're still waiting for him. Teapot. I hear the little song every time. I won't burden you with it, but I hope you got the earbug. And I hope you got the appropriate hand gestures. Because you've got teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. There's that woman friend, the elderly woman. Could be your mom. You and your mom tight. 4 wands. Well, honey, here's how to make a man happy. Box of rain. Oh, man, this sucks. This is like you keep on putting up on the brave face and getting the short end of the stick. You keep on, because you got a box of rain. Why do you have to have? Why has it got to be a box, and why has it got to be yours? And why box of rain? Depression. Okay. Happiness with an underlying depression. Happiness with an underlying sadness. I'm a little teapot. And your emotions are overflowing. And your emotions are overflowing, and you're sad. Well, why are you? Why is Donna Jean sad, Spirit? What is this box of rain? We'll be having a look at that. The box of rain. You have a deep, abiding sadness, a knowledge of you don't expect. It's a part of you. Crystal ball, intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, discernment, perception, a sixth sense, an instinct, a divination, future planning, ESP, past, present, future, gut reaction, and an inner knowing. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? The High Priestess and her crystal ball. Is that going to be some sort of a something nobody sees coming? Something people are going to get what they deserve. You have to pretend to be happy on top of this sadness. Something from childhood. I don't understand. We're going to have a look at it. Here's this Knight of Pentacles. This fellow seems to get around, doesn't he, girls? Okay. Roadblock. A boulder in your stream. But a different perspective on the things that are holding you back. You're attached to them. But this is not a bad thing, though. I mean, your roots go deep. Your foundation is strong. Oh, child. The lightness of being. Your very nature. Lighthearted. To be, but you're bound. You know, I'm talking it up here, right? But what I was seeing was like a human kite. And to be anchored to the world, to be anchored to another. And how hard did you work? Are you packing someone else's karma? Wheel of karma. Anchored to another. It could be, depending on who you are. This card is the schmoozy card, and the word on it is rooted. It's a house. Well, okay, look. Can you see this? I will see if I can. Okay. It's a house up on its end. The ground looks like blood, but the air is bad. You hear me? And I'm looking for cows and shit. All right? So is it rooted or is it... Oh my God, don't let this break because we're all gonna die. All right? I mean, the colors say drama. The root says strong. Here's your boulder in your stream. A deep knowing about this boulder in your stream. Intuition and inner knowing. Sadness. All right. Wait a minute. This is the one I'm doing. Okay. The hard work opened up this wheel of karma for you. It opened up a lot of... it settled... You're settling up. Your debt is kind of like paid off. Right? Cause and effect. And you did your job. You did your end. You've evened up your karma. And now luck and good fortune is coming to you, which I've also seen in other readings. The rise and fall, circumstance and consequence. And you're getting... Well, I don't think you're ever going to get the closure that you seek, or the, you know how the Seven of Pentacles is always running around. I think that's a loss. I think you got to cut your loss. And all the last couple of readings has been about just that. And once it's done, once you've cut this loose, well, earlier it was a rebound into love immediately, and then you get the help that you need, and it's a whole different gig. The Knight of Pentacles. A whole different gig. Who's carrying the karma and whose karma is it? Boulder in your stream. Willing to work hard. You want his approval. Do you ever get it? Whether you ever got that approval or not, okay, you leveled up. And you far surpassed whatever he's doing. He just sits around. He don't do nothing. Justice. And you're going to level up. This may come... I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the Seven of Pentacles. Everything... This is what I've seen in the last 2 or 3 readings. Everything that you do from now to here on out... something has come to an end. A contract has ended. And everything that you do from henceforth is going to... I don't know the word for it. It's multiplied many times. Every step you take toward God is 2 steps toward good luck. Oh, and you're also doing the hokey pokey. Okay? Okay? Boulder in your stream. But he's the one that's keeping you from flying away. You can depend on him. Steadfast and true, restrictive, and I don't know, a little cranky. Very critical. So, is he saving you, or is he bad for you? Because you're down. You work too fucking hard to be did you give more than he did? Is that why you're down and he's not? You were happier before you got with this dude. And you gave him all your resources and held none back for yourself. So you are totally invested in him, which is why the root goes so deep, because you dug it. Feel me? Queen of Cups. Innocence. Friendship. Lightness of being. Everything you've done from the goodness of your heart and common sense. And a willingness to believe in him. You need him. He helped you a lot. And you still... I choose you! You okay? The child in you trusts him. The star. He's your star. You put your hope in him. You hitched your wagon to his star. And the two of you are super freaking strong together. And this is, the two of you will win together, right? Power couple. And a repair, perhaps, because you see him as a soulmate. You know, I got to even this up. So maybe the two of you give it another try. You see each other as soulmates, and you know, you already got everything. Starting over sucks. So does moving. Okay. And I think you're going to choose to try again. You're going to see if you can make this work with the sun. I don't know if anybody can see this or not. The star, the Six of Wands, the Fool, the Six of Cups, the soulmates, moving sucks, Ten of Pentacles, and the sun. You see yourself as stronger with him. But it's a box of rain and you pretend to be happy when you're sad. Show me that, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune. Every step you take in a healthy way toward your happiness will double. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is time of change now. Good things will now come because, I don't know, maybe you were managed to seal this problem that you were having and you came together again because the root goes deep. But you're the... Make a wish. Keep your intentions high. Wheel of Fortune. Box of happiness and sadness. A Wheel of Fortune. The dun 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 dun. Seven of Pentacles. You know you're never going to get it back. You know you're always going to have to put that in. You're always going to be putting in more than he does. But it's still your best bet and you do love him. You settle. You hold yourself back. That's your sadness. You knowingly continue to give too much with there will be no gain of return or return. No gain or return. Because you love him. So you waste your wish, or you give it away. You hold yourself back. You keep yourself in a lose-lose situation. You settle. You settle. You love him, but you settled. You could have been more. You could have had more. So these are both... You love him, you choose to start again, but you have a hidden pain in your heart about it because you... Where'd you go? Because you were happier before you hooked up with him. But you still choose to stay with him because you've got everything invested into it. And it is what it is. You feel like you're in the most secure place you're going to be. I mean, look what you just went. You just went through... It looks like a blood tornado. It looks like tornado over blood lake. I'm not looking for cows anymore. I'm looking for fucking alligators, okay? I can't... This disturbs me and I don't like the colors. You're trying to avoid talking to him, telling him what you already know. You already know what's coming. And you do know. You know what's coming. Well, you should tell me, Dorothy, what's coming. It's all about family. Life is for the living. Maybe you just need a night out. Maybe you need to go talk to somebody that this person... No. This person, the older woman. This is a cup. This is a cup. I think maybe it's your mom. You're putting it off. You're horse-assing around with all the other family members too. You went to see mom, and now you're out with your sisters. Ooh, no, you're avoiding. You can't avoid this conversation. You need to hear it, because something has come to an end. You're putting off the inevitable. Here's the Hanged Man again. Here's the Hanged Man. This also struck me as a matter of time, like don't let the sun go down on me, and a different perspective. And this is what I was trying to remember when I was sitting here looking at it. I was thinking in perspective. Okay, this is the end of something. This is the end of something. Come in here and I will shoot you.
Petting the cat. Relax.
Get away from the door and don't say no more. Roadblock. Why? See, they're doing the hokey pokey. They just don't. I'm tired of it. I'm not a cat in a tutu. God damn it. Hanged Man. A different perspective. Well, it's over. I'm not a cat in a tutu. A deep knowing that this day would come. And it has come. It has arrived. And it's a matter of time. Just don't let the sun go down on me. So a different perspective. The end perspective. Perhaps on a hokey pokey that you haven't been able to fix in any other way other than unaliving it, the ending the relationship, the contract, whatever. There's the lesson again. Have you learned your lesson? And the lesson that you learned is not to give so goddamn much. Because you got to take, you poured everything out. You have to refill. You have to reset. You've ended something to protect yourself. You tried not to see it as long as you could. Eight of Swords. Okay. Have I ever had a happy tarot reading? Have I? I don't think so. I've had a lot of passionate, deep, soulful, soul-searching, but happy? Not so much. This is a sort of peace. This is a reckoning and acceptance. It is what it is. I'm okay, you're okay. But see, but we had the Seven of Pentacles, and this is just like the theme that's been going on. Okay, so let's go up here to the Pleroma. And, all right. The Emperor, the Knight of Cups, and the Fool. You're gonna reunite with this guy, old dude. You're gonna work. You and old dude are working it out, but you have a hidden sorrow about that because you were happier when you were on your own. King of Cups upside down. You don't think he really loves you. Maybe he doesn't. Does he love you? His cup is empty. The Moon. Hidden reasons. Why do you stay if he doesn't love you? Strength. With him is the strongest you've ever been. Yep. There's the Wheel of Fortune again. with him is the strongest you've ever been. 5 of Cups on the bottom. Games and manipulation. Better the devil you know. The World. An ending and a beginning. I still see the restart. Page of Wands. An intention. This could also be a child. An announcement brings the end. Two of Pentacles. That's a big power change. Could be an exit stage left. Could be a night out. Don't buy, ever drink. Don't take nobody home. Rebound. Night out, rebound. There you go. There it is. The World, Page of Wands, 2 of Coins. This guy's a little younger than you. New dude is younger than you. Like I said, he's just got better skin. 10 of Wands, this has all been one hell of a burden. 10 of Cups. 4 of Wands, pretending to be happy, a hidden sorrow. So sad to help you. You bear all these sorrows alone. You do a lot of things on your own. People take you for granted. And you think that's what happiness is. But you pretend, in your heart, you know. In your heart. And the Chariot, it's time to go. 8 of Swords. On the bottom. Did we have another 8 of Swords in there? No, just the 4s. Okay. 8 of Swords. Where did I get that from? Okay, and then here's the After Dinner Mint Tarot. Whoop, alrighty. 8 of Wands. Alright, I'll go with you. 9 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. 8 of Wands. Soon. This, and this. No, 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 no. 9 of Pentacles. You revert to a previous happier you. 2 of Cups. New love comes immediately. Boundaries. Rebound. High Priestess. High Priestess. The end of the relationship. The end of it. The end of it all. The end of one thing. The start of something new. Knight of Cups. There he is. Mr. Rebound. Come to sweep you off your feet and give you the help that you need. As soon as you get rid of old dude, new dude is there. There is no space between them. 4 of Cups, and you're ready to go. You wish it was already happening. 3 of Swords, because you're tired of old dude breaking your heart all the time. That's all he does, break your heart. Okay, remember this is going to have hint of dude on it no matter what it says. This could be advice coming. It could also be the way to, the next time you come into conflict, conversation with dude, like when you're parting with him, are you going to tell him? What are you going to say to new dude? What's the best way to deal with old dude? What's the best way to deal with old dude? 7 of Pentacles upside down. Cut your losses. Let go. Because that's how he keeps a hold of you. Is that he owes you. He'll always have that connection. And it's time for you to see that he's holding you back. The Sun reversed. You're not doing yourself any favors to keep on. You're lying to yourself. You're not. Whose friend are you? The Moon. Why do you do it? I don't know. The Chariot. It's time to go. Let this go. You should be going toward your future. You're holding yourself back. Knight of Cups. New love is right there as soon as you step away from old dude. Justice. Be kind to yourself. Do the right thing for yourself. Well, so much for how to deal with old dude. But yeah. Okay, and now we're going to go down here and get a last pull for Spirit. And this is the extra card I got for you. And it says, you need solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Lovers, you need a reflective pause. You are observing him right now, and you have regrets. You're just watching. Right now, you're just watching, and maybe they're watching you see them. Well, you know, is this it? You say you're leaving, but you don't go. Is this real this time? Adoration. You love him. You love him. You want to do it again. You're going to go around again. It's not real. You say you're going to leave, but you don't go. You're going to patch things up with him. Blinders. You've got a victim mentality. You're confused. You've got tunnel vision. You resist the clarity that is clearly offered to you. Confirmation bias, restriction, narrow focus, echo chamber, denial, oblivious. You're out of touch. Hyper focus and concentration. Okay. It's because of that Seven of Pentacles. It's because you won't let go of it. You're holding up your entire life trying to get something, blood out of a turnip. You just won't let go of it. The Hermit. That's the best thing you could do for your heart and your soul, is to withdraw from this relationship. But you seem to be unable to detach. But you're also you're seeing something from a different perspective. But you still chose him again. So you chose him in spite of the roadblocks, or because of them. I don't know. You're stronger with him. And maybe you feel like you found a place. Like that is your place. But you have some serious regrets. But you want a new beginning. Take your blinders off. Okay. And for our last pull, we'll be using the animal totem, animal spirit, whatever the hell it is. Armadillo, we keep getting this. You are entering a phase where, in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things and people that have been holding you back in your past. And Rabbit, be clever. If you have been going through difficult times, it is time to think outside the box to find the solution. This is also a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. If you have let creative projects lapse, it may be time to pick them back up again. Could that be a box of rain? Look, I don't know why I thought it. And I didn't say nothing about it, but now I'm going to, because it's convenient. I was thinking, why does this have... It looks like a box of watercolors. And it said box of rain, and I was like, emotional palette. And it did make me think of a creative, painty, artsy-fartsy thing, right? But I was like, that's gay. So anyway, there you go. And these colors... So are you an artist? Well, anyway, leave it in the comments.